already do. It's already there. Never gets tired of waiting for you. It will morph and change to exactly what you want and need, to get you the perspective so that you can be free and handle it. Happens naturally. Just have the desire. Know that as you move along, your desires might change. As you live life experience, you learn who you are. You are creating who you are, but you also learn naturally who you are. And it can change. And it can be added on to, subtracted from. Not really subtracted. It can be added on to or not added on to in some areas, while other areas kept added on to. There we go. Your newest version of whatever your best version of physical reality you can attain in this environment is always changing, and it's always held for you, never tired of waiting for you. Every epiphany, every life disaster, every string of years that causes you to change your point of view for real, you gotta be honest with yourself. What do you really believe is going on here? Be honest with yourself. You might not even know what you really believe. You gotta figure that shit out. It's important. If you don't have your own plan, you're gonna be part of someone else's plan. End of story. So, as you grow here in physical reality, just through living life, you figure out who you are and you refine it. It's just natural. You can't not. You can't not. It just happens. You don't really have to think about it. And you refine it and refine it. Things happen. You refine it. You get in sticky situations, good and bad. And you figure out who you are. Figure out what you like, what you don't like. And it can change. But eventually, you're building your personality. And that is held in escrow for you forever. Your seal of approval on it, your finest life, ever changing just for you, no matter what you decide you like, for real. So sometimes you think you like something, but your higher self knows it's not really what it wants. So he knows you, and he will guide you to it. It doesn't matter, because it all works. What you think you like will guide you what you really like, or what you think you like could be what you really like because you've been around the block and you know what the fuck you like. It doesn't matter. It's held for you in escrow, whatever it is you need and whatever it is you want. To a certain extent, depending on how your level of awareness and what you really know you want is. If your life is just going crazy, then the chances are you didn't really know you wanted, and you're about to. You're about to. So rejoice. That newest reality is held there for you. When you are starting to align and become high frequency, it seeps into your experience naturally, like just happening, like just real life. Really, you're aligning to versions of reality that are already out there that match exactly what you want. You're aligning, you're using frequency. Your body is amazing, the most amazing. Fuck all the geometry, fuck all the pyramids, fuck all. Your body is the high tech. That's right under everyone's nose. It is beehive. It is the philosopher's stone. Your body is the bee's knees. Your body. Fuck all the other shit. If you understand how important it is to create your own reality, and that will limit other people's realities. Once you figure out, find out, and whatever the third mix was, how malleable reality is, and that it's not what you think. People are figuring it out, but no one's really taking the reins, really showing you how to create reality. I'm trying to step up and do that. It takes a while, but I feel like I'm moving right along. Reality. It's not just gonna plop in and change right on you because you'd be like, what the fuck? It's gonna happen in real life depending on your belief systems. You might have a really fucking convoluted belief system. Your higher self's gotta work around a bunch of shit. But it's good, you know, it can backtrack and rearrange and kick you in the butt and rub your face in the dirt and balls all over your face just to get you to realize you need to go this direction. Alright? I got myself a little horny, man. Let me stop. Pulse! You shall not pass? It's not the time. Jeez. Now, it does not mean that negative is bad, or anger is bad, or depressed is bad, or anything that is not bad. You can be angry. It's a scale. If you're really, really fucking depressed all the time, and you don't, so much that you don't even know it really, it's everyday life. But then you get angry, and people try to stuff you back down to depression. They don't know that's going backwards. The anger is going up in the vibrational system. Now, of course, you don't want to stay there forever, but take some power back with anger. And while you're depressed, you have nothing. And there's lower the depression goes. Getting angry, that's getting some power back. That's moving back up. You want to get out of the anger, though, maybe get to high annoyance or super frustration. Or then, you know, move to just regular frustration, annoyance, and then slightly annoyed. And then it's like, you know, you move up. Eventually you get to highest excitement, bliss, and sublime, orgasmic beautifulness. But it's a scale. Now, of course, I think it is a circle, so I think at the highest and at the lowest, they cross over, I believe. So do with that what you must. I don't play with that. Not really, but I believe that is the case. So it's tailored in. You don't even have to. It's just gonna happen for you. And you're born. You bang around. You figure out what you like, you don't like. Most people just feel happy at certain spurts in a line for certain spurts, and then back to sad or back to normal. They allow things when things happen, they get happy. Then back to, so most people just bob around. But once you realize your focus is one of your best things, and that you can focus on the feelings themselves and bring me feelings of excitement, genuinely, and love, and all this stuff, without needing this stuff to come in. People will think you're crazy. And some people do fake it and go kind of manic and go crazy with it. It's not really quite what I'm talking about. I'm talking about genuinely, if someone were to drop $1 million, billion dollars on your lap and say, do whatever you want with it, the feeling, you know, you'd be pretty fucking stoked. That feeling you can conjure up on your own time in your silent dark room or wherever. You can conjure up that feeling without the $1 million. And the feelings are all blended into each other, you know, highest excitement, unconditional love, you know, appreciation, high up there. They're all kind of written, and you gotta figure them out for yourself. Figure them out for yourself, what they feel like to you. You can focus on them so much they become more tangible. Not actually tangible, but they become thicker and you can feel them even more. And see that feeling you thought was love is even deeper. There's more grades to it. Even more. Right? There's no end. You can get to some feelings, and I'm pretty sure I'm only at the fucking beginning. So, do what we must with that one. But I'm having a good time figuring out reality, figuring out myself. What we are, truly are. All this shit's coming loose from the news. Everyone's figuring out all the lies about the history. Oh, it's a fucking great time to be alive. What the fuck? Whoever's alive right now chose a great time to pop into this system here. I'm excited to see what's going to go down. Well, how it's going to come out. But it is my duty, my purpose, to hold a vibration that is high as an anchor. It kind of force is the wrong word, to anchor the 5D here. And it's not just me, but I am one of them. So I have, I will stay happy, I will stay good, because I've learned how to do it. I do it like you fucking make ramen noodles. It's something you can learn with your focus. And when you watch the reality start to change, it just makes you even happy. You come to kind of a full circle, and it's just like, fuck, I'm gonna die of happiness. Right? You start seeing your face looks different and shit. You start seeing like a light kind of halo around you. I can see it right now on my camera phone. It's like a shadow but lighter, like the opposite of a shadow. It gets really thick. Ooh, I can actually make it thicker. Anyway, let me stop playing with that. So, gone are the days where I thought I was crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. I was just too early and I'm super smart. Obviously. Gone are those days. I know my self-worth now, and I'm not selling for... I know what I want. It's open. It's not narrow, but I know the generality of what I want. And guys, so... going off on a tangent. It's built in. You get born, you bang around, you find what you want, you figure out how to feel good, and your reality changes. And it doesn't impinge on anyone else's reality. Our reality existence is cooler than that. It's more malleable than that. It's more quantum than that. It's infinite. Anything. It's all out there. I'm shifting to the reality where my reality comes the way I want it, and everyone else's reality is free to do it or not do it. And that's the reality I'm shifting to. It keeps freedom for everyone. I could shift to a reality where everyone learns it and shit. And everyone, no, we don't want that. I don't want that. I want where you gotta learn it. And my life is gonna get better and better. Through the morphogenic field, kind of osmosis, more people will figure this out. And what I'm doing, other people are teaching it. Esther Hicks been doing this forever. People go to her, follow her around the country because they don't quite get it. I'm telling you, you literally just focus on your fucking feelings. Literally. Your focus, literally what you focus on becomes more in your reality. You probably notice this through the physical things you focus on. About it. Okay? Works the same with your emotions. Except when you're connected, when you're feeling good, you're connected to your highest reality. Everything can maneuver around for you and start to change for you. But your belief systems will get in the way. Your belief systems can hold the whole thing. Very important. Belief systems are like king. If you don't believe any of this, reality is not going to make it seem evident to you like this is the case. I'm going to seem crazy. You probably won't even come across this video because your reality, this frequency is not even the same. I might see you at passing on the highway. That we could do. we're in different realities, but that we can do is a shared part of reality. I can see your face, we see your paths and highway, and that's fine. That will work. But you actually coming across this, if you don't believe in this stuff, it's not gonna happen. Alright? And that's how reality kind of skips and weaves and moves around. It can be anything at once, and you never impinge on something. It's not one pie that people are taking from. Everyone has their own infinite pie. Your beliefs can fuck that up. If you believe we're in this finite world and we gotta fight and struggle because this is only a little bit of stuff and we gotta hustle and get our shit. If you believe that, it's gonna make it seem that way with you, but that's not what's going on. But your beliefs are not what you think they are. They're way more powerful than what you think. It's right under your nose all the time. It's right in your face all the time. You can't even figure it out. That's how awesome it is. It's like the best video game ever invented. I'm not convinced it's not. I'm not convinced. Sometime down the line, we invented a video game that was so real, hey, so quantum, so high tech that once you got in it, you already. I can't even explain this. Here we are. Can't explain it. Just look around. But maybe not. Existence could just be what we are. And this is what it is. Get over it. This is what you are. You're that amazing. You are that amazing to do this. Think of all the planets, all the stars. Although we're getting some crazy space stuff coming around now, so we're gonna see what's really going on out with space and what it really is. I'm excited. This is some good stuff. It's like all the novels written about fantasy stuff all the years. It's like the best stuff is starting to come through. I wish Terrence McKenna was still alive, man. He would be fucking shit bricks. Yeah. I told you this would happen. The living eschaton. Ourselves. It was never something ahead of us pushing us. It's just us the whole time. Us ahead of ourselves. Pulling us. To help during the rough times. Chances are they will get better. Chances are you will live life to look back at it and laugh. I've been through some shit and I look back at it now, it's nothing. It's like it's literally a different lifetime. Literally a different lifetime. If I think about it all, it's only to boost up my confidence, to see my hindsight, where I came from, see the progress, see how I used to think to how I think now. So I can keep my compassion to other people because I was there. I was dense. So you just kind of look at them like cute little animals. That's bad, but it's not really how I meant it. It's not really how I meant it. I would be a cute animal too in that scenario. It's not like I'm not an animal looking cute. There you go. Okay? Just like, they'll get there. They'll get there like a baby learning to walk. They'll get there. They're going to learn to walk. Just leave them alone. Not that serious going on. So when you're down here, things happen. The kind of thing, the setup we got, it will seem serious and it can fuck you over. Whatever you focus on long enough has better chances to come back into your now moment, which is all you have. If you found out lots of bullshit is coming on in your now moment, even when you're alone or with people, try to find some other way to focus. You gotta break the cycles. You gotta lower the momentum you put on those events. Recycling through your focus. Focus is the other thing. Beliefs, focus, and your focus, your attention. Important shit. I can't think of anything in your guidance system. What else is more important? Your emotional guidance system, your emotions. If you're on the path or off the path, real time, instant, let you know. Someone does something to you and you instantly get like an emotion like, yo, you motherfucker, are you gonna do that to me? Before that thought even comes to your mind, unless you're the type just to say it out right away, depending on what it is. Of course. before the thought even comes, because once you become aware enough, there's space between all this. You can catch it like that easily, because the emotion will come and the thought will be a million miles away for me. It's not even coming yet, and I'll catch it on the emotion way before the thought comes. Wow, I can remember where the emotion and thought happen at the same time. You can't control it then. You gotta meditate somehow. All right, you gotta get more deep into your awareness to space that shit out, and then the emotion will come, like you want to punch a motherfucker in the face, but you're not tense or anything, because it's only just the beginning of the emotion, because you have such an advanced awareness now of this. So I know that my inner being, me, my higher self, is not looking at this how I'm looking at it or about to be looking at it. Not at all, and that's the dissonance. That's that feeling you're gonna take and think that now you're pissed off and you're about to fucking fight. You're just taking your guidance system and using it wrong. You're thinking it works for real life. You're still in the real life hard thing. It works. Your emotions are your emotion. It does dual duty for when you don't know what the fuck's going on and you're dense as hell. But when you're light, you're lighter. You've gotten your awareness to where you are. You have to understand that that's dissonance. That's your higher self keeping the light, and you're saying, nah, I don't want that light, I'm gonna go over here, and it creates dissonance, and that's that anger that you're feeling. It just means get back, come back. It's our guidance, it's the rumble strips on the road, get back on the road. But if you're tied into your beliefs and you already think you're upset, ooh, it's hard to get out of it then. You gotta just try to use your understanding or just deep breaths, whatever you've got to work for you. But if your beliefs are already to the point where you're not there, then it's a little easier to get out of it. And if you're like where I'm at now, there'll be certain things that will still get your goat, but less and less and less. Only a few things that I still have momentum on that I gotta lower on. But I do it every day. Most of the stuff I catch, I can just see it. Boom, I know my inner being doesn't think that, or it's not thinking that, it's not about to think that, it's not thinking that at all, and that little tinge I'm about to feel that 10 years ago would have been already blown out. Jealousy, emotion, regret, blah, 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 whatever it is. Instant depression, scared, fear. Fear is running completely away from your fear. You've jumped off the road and you're on another planet. All right, get back to the road. It's your guidance system, but you can catch it early. You can't catch it early, meditate every day. Pay attention to your thoughts. They're not yours. You're receiving them based on they are yours, but not how you think they are. I'm getting ahead of myself. Your emotional guidance system. You're not mad, you're off your path. You're not jealous, you're off your path. Your inner being is so advanced, he knows that these ways of getting jealous, getting angry, doing this, it's literally putting tar on your feet, a brick full of backpacks, a backpack full of bricks on your back, an arrow through your foot, and you're trying to win the race or trying to get to where you want to go. Drop your guilt, there goes a brick out the backpack. You know what I mean? He knows that. They know that. You know? Just use the same thing for everything. They know that. So they're going to guide you. And if someone says something, this is any event, or your cat dies, you know, it's natural to feel sad. I'm not saying don't feel sad. I'm not saying it's bad or anything wrong. You're going to feel sad. But what's really happening is your inner being knows what death really is, and knows that your cat isn't technically really dead, and knows how it all works already, reality, how it all works. So he's not going there. And so that's boom. I mean, you went really far, and that's feeling like heartache, bad heartache, a lost pet. And it's tough to explain this to people because you don't want to lessen that experience or devalue the sadness you feel for a pet. Because it is just your emotional guidance system. So it's kind of a hard thing to teach. Because you kind of would think that they're just going to have these robots running around that don't feel bad for anything. Who knows what they'll do? But that's not what's going to happen. Things are going to get better the more connected you are. It's not going to turn out that way. You'll have more compassion, more just, it's not the way it works. Okay? So pay attention. attention to what you feel. Know it's your guidance system. You do that day after day. First, you get to the point where you believe it. First, you're living enough life to even have this thought of belief that life might be a little different. Then you live enough life to maybe go down the path of spirituality for real. And then maybe you bang around there enough to really figure out what's going on for yourself. And then if you really are going to the way that's most efficient, to be the most freedom for you, then it's about your feelings, your emotions, focus, your attention, your belief systems. You can't stress it enough. Figure out what you really believe. It is important. It is literally building your reality, literally right in front of your face. Literally. Luckily, you cannot change your belief system fast. Luckily, everything works perfectly, just how it should. Because if you did, your reality would change so fast it would seem unreal and you might like go crazy or something. It might just freak you out. Some things you're not ready for. You're not ready just to be your full blooming bucket of confusion of infinite reality yet. Your portion of consciousness might not be ready to handle that yet. You have to go through steps. There are many people in this world going through some crazy shit, doing crazy shit that you would think is crazy, like superpower stuff. But your beliefs will structure you to where you will never meet those people, see those people, hear about them. But you don't think that's the thing. I know, because I can look back when I had a more regular point of view, for lack of a better fucking word. I can see how it structured my reality. I only was down a certain lane. Now my reality is open, but now I have control of the boat. The sails are up. The emotional guidance system is active. I know what it is now, so I can steer the ship. Other people trying to cause drama on me kind of just goes back on them, and the smart ones figure it out. Right? It kind of just, I'm not thinking about them. I'm not thinking about that kind of lifestyle at all. I'm focused on my high energies in my body most of the time, and then if not, appreciating my physical reality, the perception of it, just appreciating it most of the time, not all the time. I dip, but I know that's just a little mini fractal incubation for another up, and then it's this, always going up. Yes, you might dip, but in the end, it's going up, and you're gonna be having it's always going up. You can kind of stick your stuff down there really far, and everything's rising, but you're just down there like a stone. And that's regular physical reality, by the way. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. This fucking beat is great for getting in a talking thing. Let me tell you. Let me fucking tell you. We are more than what we are. I started this journey 10, 15 years ago, whatever it is. I'm obviously going to write a book. I've already started. But I'm the kind of person, that it's already the second notebook. I went and recopied everything and redid it, and I'm going to get a new notebook and recopy all that and revise it. It's just how I'm going to do it. It's going to take forever. I'm writing a book. So don't think about it though, because it ain't happening. And then on top of that, if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not doing it. And boy, I have not felt like touching up yet. So I don't force myself to do it, because I'm smarter than that. So whenever I finally feel like getting down to it again, there we go, and I'll splurge it out. But that's gonna happen. So like I say, don't wait for it. You'll probably be dead by the time it comes out, or if it ever comes out. Why did I start saying that? I feel like I was using that to. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Physical reality, personal reality. If you do you know about Roberts, the Seth tapes. That's another one I've never said. I listened to a good deal of that stuff, too. So, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, beauties. Jane Roberts, Esther Hicks, Daryl Anka, Terrence McKenna, Alan Watts, Richard Feynman, Wim Hof, Louise Hay, Neil Goddard. There's more. All people, and then the top for me would be Terrence McKenna, Alan Watts, Esther Hicks, Daryl Anka, Jane Roberts. I might be forgetting one. But definitely those. I'd never say Jane Roberts. The Seth material. Listen to that shit. Personal reality. That's what we're into. That's what we're into. We're into a lot of shit, but the base into this is physical reality, personal reality, reality creation, banding together with like-minded people to have a shared world. We're into that shit. We're into the big dynamics. From complete depression, grief, anger, war, bloodshed, brutal humiliation, all the bad stuff, as bad as you can imagine, to all the good stuff, as good as you can imagine, all the sublime, the bliss, the orgasms, the orgies, the sexual encounters, but in a divine way, not just the raw. Both could be good, but you know what I mean, all the really good stuff. Okay? Stuff a lot of people don't ever get to. We like it all. You can't have one without the other. We can narrow it down and only have a little bit of bad. Then we only have a little bit of good. And that's fucking, we're expansive. We don't want that shit. We don't want that shit. We want the whole fucking shit or nothing at all. And you know it's true. You know you want the whole shit or nothing at all. You want the person to be fucking true to you or get the fuck out of your face. You want the truth. You want the whole thing. You can't handle the truth. You know you're like, fuck, I can handle the truth. Fucking tell me I want it. Give me the fucking whole rod. The hard. Why am I saying this? What was I going? Fuck. Doesn't matter. Reality creation. We are alive at such a great time. All the shit that's coming out. If you're living under a rock, oh my god, the sacred geometry, the fucking crazy shit on the pyramids, all the history that's been rewritten, the people who've been controlling society, the ice wall, if that's even real, is Earth even a globe, all the fake space NASA shit, doing the shit in the fucking pool, who knows what else. Nothing tops the fact that you create your own reality. That's bigger than all of that shit. It's bigger. I don't just mean you struggle and you can make a nice life. I mean you literally are reality itself and you're creating this shit and we have a thing going here, we have a system. And it's about your emotions, your focus. What was the other one? Your guidance system. And I think there's some other key points in there too. Momentum's a big one. Cycles is a big one. Fractal nature of reality is a big one. How you can take any piece of reality, how small, how big, it will always have a replica of the whole inside there somewhere. The moving image of eternity, the Indra's web, all the perfect mirrored spheres reflecting each other one. Each one can reflect all of them because they're at such an angle that it just works out that way. Boom, consciousness. I just say that for whatever reason. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's what I wanted to say. So, life is grander and cooler than you fucking think. I don't like using the word magic. But just to make a point. It's like magic exists. Like magic, even though it's not what I would use, but just to prove a point. Life is grander, crazier. If you're still living on a rock, you have no idea. You have no idea. A lot of us know. That's why there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people following people around like Esther Hicks for years of their lives, paying money to hear her do her version of what I'm doing right now, get connected, and tell you what the fuck is up. And they come up to her and they sit in the hot seat. They ask her life questions that could be anything, and she will tell them you create your own fucking reality. Basically. Like, shut the fuck up and get to it already. Stop playing with the old news and start creating. Get on track. Get your belief systems right. Prove it for yourself. You have to prove it for yourself. Before I got into this stuff, I wasn't proven. Everyone really is. You gotta prove it to me first. So I had to take many years, and now I'm finally confident enough to talk like this in public about it. But I was not gonna do that before. I had to prove it. I had to make sure. And it took forever. So many belief systems. So many, and at the time you don't even know that's what you're doing. But you get to the point where it's just funny. You look back, it's just funny. You just laugh when you think about how simple it really is. What's going on and how perfect it is. Everything works out just right for the people and what their belief systems are. And for everybody all having at the same time. How amazing we are. It's us. That is what is going on. We are this. Okay? Not space. This isn't space between me and this wall. One thing, and I'm just denser right here, all twisted up and jiggling. But you just spread me out, and that would be the space. It's all one thing. You can think of it all one electron. He's so infinitely fast, he can be next to himself infinitely and become infinite electrons if he wants to. But really, if you think about it, an infinite electron size, even if there was no size, infinite, I guess there's not, but if you zoomed out, it would still look like just that one little electron that he always was. So really nothing happened except for perspective change. Prove it to yourself. You gotta prove it to yourself. You're gonna keep living the far out life, which is really far out. You're like really far out. Living the dense human. This is real life. He did this to me. We're on this rock, flying through space. Real stuff is happening. You can't even believe that shit now with how everything is. It's so crazy. Like, but you still can, actually, because the people who are still down there, and you walk next to them on the bus station. That's how intertwined we are. That part of your reality can be shared. That's it. But you get high enough, you'll move somewhere different. Or something like that. Or people will just can't find you. You'll walk left, they'll go right. Focus, belief systems, guidance system. You're an infinite being. You do exist. You do not end. Apparently you never started. That's still a hard one. I think it's the truth. I think energy is like a closed loop. We never started, we never began. We're infinite. Infinite's a hard thing to describe, or forever infinite. If you are the only thing there is, if no outside, infinite really, what does it mean? Like, you grow infinitely, but there's no outside to compare to. Are you really growing? I mean, you just zoom the camera back, but there's really no camera. But I'm just saying for a thing, perspective. Does it really grow at all? What is infinity when there's no outside? Let me smoke this fucking weed before I die. I can't remember the last time I've been sick. So, whatever you're going through, take some solace and know it's not gonna last forever. Not gonna last forever. You can stretch it out, make it last longer than it should. But if you really can get that knowing that it's not gonna last forever, that would even help in that. You can really give meditating a honest try. I'm gonna say for 3 months. I know even a month is really, really pushing it. If that's not something you even think about. Sit down. You can just sit like Forrest Gump with your hands on your knees. That really works for me for feeling the energy just as well, if not better, than sitting my one heel up. I can't get to both heels. I can, but this is uncomfortable. Sitting in my meditative state, crisscross applesauce, basically. So just sit. Sacralize the happening. Like when before, don't try like, you just got off an argument, your fucking cat's fucking the dog, and you got your goldfishes on the floor, you're like, I need to fucking meditate. You close the room, you get in the room by yourself, you sit down and meditate. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. You get to a space. Deep breaths, know you're about to do it. Calm the fuck down, clean up, sweep up, get shit right, sit down, make it an event. Best if you haven't eaten in 6 hours plus. Best if you haven't eaten in 6 hours plus. I would even say 10 hours plus. I'm gonna move that up. But whatever, it's still good if you have whatever. Sit down in your preferred method and just sit like Forrest Gump if you want. It works for me. Close your eyes and do not think a thought. That is your goal. The only thought you're allowed to think is counting. 1, 2, if you need to count. See how high you get before you're 10 minutes into wondering why your wife is acting the way she's acting. And then you're like, oh shit, I was counting. What number was I on? Or just listen to the fan, a drone, or a broad dogging, man. Just don't try not to think. Focus. If you can feel your body awareness, focus on that. For as long as you can. If it's only 10 seconds before you start thinking, then it's only 10 seconds. That's how fucking lost you are. So lost in a thought pattern, in a belief system that you don't know is controlling your life. It's literally it's becoming your life, which is you. Before it kind of just presenting itself to yourself. However, anyway, belief systems. Figure that shit out. It's worth it to figure this shit out. Imagine, it's like you live in this house all your life. It's kind of a small house, nothing fancy. You have this closet door you like never opened or never saw. You open it up and it's like a fucking huge mansion with everything you ever wanted in there. Space for days. 40-car garage. Fucking 800 acres out the back you just didn't see for some reason. All behind this closet door. You just never opened it. You never learned about your guidance issue. You never learned that. It's what, I hate to bring him up, it's what Jesus was trying to say. That's what I get from it. All the research I get is, the good news is you are like me. Not put me on a pedestal and now you'll never learn that. What I was trying to get people to learn, what you would say, jeez Louise. So that got all fucking out of hand. But everything is for a reason. Everything is for a reason. We wanted some real fucking raw dog life. We wanted some real experience. Had to be what it was. We wanted some fucking corruption and war and all this fun stuff. When you know reality is what reality is, then that's all fun stuff. That's why you get that one fucking glowy-eyed, sparkly-eyed guy in battle that's just fucking ravenous. He's not scared, he's done. He fucking won the battle all by himself because he knows the secret. He ain't scared. He dies, he knows what's up. He's out there. They make good leaders too. That aura pulls his comrades behind him like a wake. And they get a little bit of that zeal. They see him up there fucking heads and fucking taking names. Quite the imagery there. Got a little name pad. It's just like, alright, anyway. Lighten up. You're here forever. Your eternity. Deal with it. Or you can still be in some dense reality for a while if you want to play that out. We're flexible. We're malleable. We're having a good time. You are amazing. Whatever hardships you're going through will end, will get better. And you say, well, some people don't end, some people die, and some people, you don't know what death is really if that's an excuse. You don't know what death is. Now, the thing is, you can have bad experiences, and they're bad experiences. But it's that, take the good with the bad kind of thing. In order to have all the goodness, we have to have all the badness. It's got to be a free choice, free will. We want free choice, free will. It's all going to be out there for us. But it's not what you think it is. Death is not what you think it is. Death, the great lie. And people get afraid of this talk because they think, well, now you just got to go, with that mind, you just go kill people and they won't care, and you could just, no. When you really come to these, when you really have the mind that has had the frequency holding for long enough to come to these things and believe it, you are not that kind of person. It is an impossibility. You have too much reverence for life, too much compassion for the human condition, and love for the whole game. It is an impossibility. It's not how it works. So do not fear these thoughts about death not being what it really is. It does not mean people are just going to start killing. Maybe some people kill themselves every day for all kinds of reasons. Why is this reason going to hold anymore? Wait. And then when you're on the other side, especially if you die with a bunch of people at the same time, it's really a thing to behold. Does not mean go out there killing yourself. No, that's not what I'm saying. Life is... But death is not what you think it is. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Alright? 2026, with all the technologies coming out and all the things we found out about physics and reality and all the shit, you gotta open up to this stuff. You gotta, we'll just go all the way. You create your own reality. All this other shit pales in comparison to the human apparatus. This beautiful thing that not only lets us experience the way we're experiencing, but also encompasses everything else we need. The receiver, we create everything. It's just everything works so perfectly. But it's probably even simpler than that, because it's probably just an image. And this, and the weights, and it's all perception, a certain perspective. It's even simpler than that, I'm sure. Energy probably has a simpler way of doing things that just seems like this grand thing, or maybe it really is this grand thing. The infinite facet jewel of reality, creation itself, your little infinite pocket, your very own, of your own self. You can do anything with, any reality you want. We like this, which is why we're here. We like the whole coming in forgetting. Think if it was a video game, we would love this shit. If this was like a PS5 game, I'm sure there's probably a game out there similar to it already, maybe. We do love this shit. We know we love this shit because we have this reality. We forget we're here, and then we make these great reality machines that we get in and we play that PlayStation VR. We're like, we know we're supposed to be doing something here. We love this shit. This game is what we like. This is what we like. We wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't what we love. Our flavor, our little corner of the universe, infinite pocket, this shared reality. We love it. The human throng. Earth, all the animals, all their own little thing that they dig. The platform, Mother Earth is so used to calling it a globe. It may not be a globe, man. I don't even know it anymore. I don't even know about that shit. I'm just gonna hold my mouth and just see what happens. See what goes on. Get my intuitive thoughts about things, but you know, you gotta take it all. You experience what actually happens. Buckle the fuck up, motherfuckers. It's going to be a ride. God, imagine just being born into this shit. And all the new people now too coming in, all the babies. You know, they're shining stars. All the old fuckers dying. The real rigid ones, get the fuck out of here. I mean, we're flawed, obviously. There's nothing serious going on here. But you know what I mean? It's easier for the 5D to rise if those belief systems and that part of the shared reality turns into a brand new baby who knows what the fuck is going on and has a new zest for life and knows what they're going to do this reality. And they'll probably still get lost, but you know, we like it hard. Where's the one? We like a challenge. We like the physicality of it. We like the drama. We like figuring it out. We like that there's others that haven't figured it out. It's like an extra plus for figuring it out that you can be among the people that haven't. We like it all. We like the whole game. We love ourselves so much. We do. When you don't love yourself, you are well off the path. We love ourselves. We are so into ourselves. And this is not a cocky feeling. It's a all-encompassing knowing of the real magicality, awesomeness of reality, of yourself, whatever the fuck is going on here, whatever it is. It's fucking amazing. If you don't think it's amazing, you are just in incubation mode. That's just it. How long has this fucking video been going on? 1 hour. So about as long as I've ever done them. I think I've approached past hour a little bit like this before. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna smoke. The fuck time is it? Why am I talking like this all fucking like crazy? 6:48. There's nothing else to say though. What's more important? Well, tell me what's more important than knowing that you create your own reality. Figuring out how to do it for yourself would be maybe the next thing that would be more important, but I mean, it's still part of that same thing. What's more important than that? If there is already a reality out there where the war has already been stopped, right? And there are rallies exist at once. Where all wars don't even happen anymore because, you know, we just progress past that fucking Neanderthal shit. Rallies are out there, infinite versions of them. Maybe where wars just barely stop. But any kind of rally you think is out there, times a billion, trillion, infinity, they're all out there. Just a soup of potential for you to create from, for you to shift to. So when you want to be able to shift your reality to that reality that's already out there, and you know, it will seem like, oh, well, this happened, and that's why I know more wars, and this thing of events happened, and found out about this, and maybe this big war happened, and now we have no more wars anymore, and that's how. No, you really just shifted the reality, and that's just the way you did it, and then how fast you can do it with the shared reality in your belief systems, and what you know. And then you shift it in a way that just seems like it's happening, like real life. You can shift faster than that, but if you're not ready to do that, it's gonna fuck with you. It's not. It ain't even gonna work if your belief system's not there. So it has to be that way. Or it just seems like that's the way history went. But really, you're shifting to that reality that's already been out there playing about along all its own. Now they're all out there together. Imagine it. All at once, because it seems like a lot, but really, it's not a lot at all. Because we kind of all just be on top of each other. Simple. Frequency, radio. You only tune into what frequency it is. All the other frequencies are still out there. Right? All the TV stations are still in that fucking TV. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean? They're all there, but you're only tuned into one of them. But you know all the other ones are paused in the background for you. They're all still running. That's the same way as how it works. You shift to it, and then you're in that reality. Except it doesn't really feel like that. It just feels like real life. Most people are just shifting to the same reality over and over again with just slight changes, little improvements here and depressions here. Because they don't know, and their focuser, they're just focusing everywhere, man. They don't know that they're adding the shit to their now moment. They're adding momentum, more potential for that to come in, How many things are they focused on? Who knows? That's the fun of it. How fun is it? It's the same fun as the Plinko ball. On Price is Right, you never know where it's gonna land. That's fun for an infinite being that knows everything. Right? But everything works perfectly. So if there could be an infinite being that knows everything, he would have to be able to set us up a thing like this to get away from that from time and time again. To learn more about himself, about infinity, about everything. What else would we be doing? Having fun. Having some kind of thing figured out by now where that's not only the game, complete fun on all levels, from the dense reality, real life stuff, to the animal reality, from the dense animal to the higher animal, to the dense human reality, to the higher reality, and everything in between. All that stuff, not only is that fun, it also teaches us. It's our incubation, it's our mud for the lotus growth. It's also that, and it's all the other things you can think of that it is too. It's not coming to my mind now, but anything that it is, it's all at once. It's the Philosopher's Stone. It's everything. And this is how we like to do it. This is how we like to do it. It's just one encompassing game that has everything we could ever want, everything we're interested in. Right here, it teaches us about ourselves. We have fun in the process. Learn, and we change, we grow, we expand, and maybe the game will change eventually. But right now, this is what we are into. It's the best game in the universe, if you ask me. The best way to experience yourself is the way we are doing it. Now, of course, that's an opinion, and of course, there's some other experience so far removed that I can't even shift to that reality. It's so far removed, and that's the way they like to do it. We can't even imagine it. It's so far removed, but there's some link to it. All that is can encompass both realities. Break on through the other side. If 6 was 9, you create your own reality. Terrence McKenna said, take it easy, but take it. Something like that. I think that's all I got for this. That's the universal laws, man. That's the secret.
No pun intended for that book, The Secret. But the real key is to remember it's about your beliefs. And how malleable reality is. It's just because I believe this now, and my reality shows this to me, does not mean you gotta believe it. It does not mean it's the one belief, the way to go. No, any belief any structure of beliefs that you can come up with that your experience gets you to really believe will be your reality, and that's just as true. Mine's not any truer. See what I'm saying? You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Impossible. So anything hard things you're going through, you're gonna get out of them. You're gonna get better. And there's a high chance it's in this lifetime you'll get better, right? But even if, say, anything happens, we don't want it, things like that to happen, but it still is a route to getting better. Because you don't know what all this stuff, you don't know how it works. You don't know how it works yet, sure enough. So there's really no fear. The sooner you get to these states, the better reality runs, the more things happen for you, the more you can let shit roll off your back, the more you can see all the people playing in your face and see how nothing's affecting you and how things, it lets you see what's going on eventually, the awareness. It'll kind of let you see who's who, what's happening. Maybe not exactly. But you can couple that with other discernments, and you can get a look of the land, a general look of the land, maybe a little more than general look of the land, depending on the situation. And nothing affects you. You're not the type of person that is vindictive. You're not taking revenge on people. You're not trying to get ahead by fucking other people's over. You're not trying to get a bunch of people to act a certain way to make someone try to go insane or feel left out or feel like something's wrong with them. You're not doing that. You're not that kind of person. You're not trying to trap people. You're not trying to leech off people. And don't get me wrong, these things can be done in a non-vicious way too, like not knowing and in other ways that are not just pure vicious, obviously. But that's not who you are. So, when that shit, first of all, it's a rare chance that shit even makes it to your doorstep. And if it does make it to your doorstep, it's going to be put right back into the other person's face. Maybe not right away. Maybe right away. That's always fun. And if they're smart, they'll realize something's going on. It's because you have your beliefs in the right place. You're focused on other things. Certain things cannot affect you. They will try to get you to believe something because they know the power. Intuitively, they know the power of beliefs, but they don't really know the power of beliefs. It doesn't matter, though, because their beliefs are powerful. And they will try to get you to believe certain things. If they can get you to really believe a certain way, they are creating your reality literally. It's like they have their shared world, but they're getting your shared world, too, for a little added for their reality creation. And it's not really that. These are analogies, but you know what I mean? So, have your own beliefs. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Prove it to yourself. Get opinions from others, not just the people around you. Travel. Go to other countries. Talk to them. See what they live like. You'll open your eyes. Think for yourself. Stay open-minded. Don't let other people control your reality. You have the power. You're the center of your reality. Of your experience. Okay? I don't really mean that in an intention kind of way. I mean that in a physics kind of way. Take the reins. Control your thought. Quiet your mind. Focus on your connection. Prune your belief systems like a bonsai tree. Watch them fade away, thoughts, when you don't focus on them anymore. Watch that add it on, and then turn into years when you look back and I'm a different person for real. Oh, what do you know? This shit is true. My reality is different. And then it picks up speed, gains momentum, and changes, and something comes in so good that other people are going to want to pay you money to teach them. You do not have to. Don't feel obligated. Because it's kind of like, you know, you're like selling them their own watch, you know? I mean, it's a way to make money. And you can, well, I take some of the back. I learned a lot from, but I never paid money. I used the internet and just watched YouTube. But you can learn a lot, pay money, and actually learn. You could go there, pay money, learn, get it right then, and then it'd be good. But, you know, that's not really what happens, usually. Think for yourself. Look at your life. Are you being controlled? Are you being controlled? People will control you emotionally. You might just think it's this or that. This is the way life is. People know they got control of you because either they are your parents, or because you're in love with them, or any other number of reasons. It comes to a point you do not have to be controlled. You are your own sovereign, infinite reality. Fuck them if they don't know that. Maybe don't fuck them if you like your friends or whatever, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean. Fuck them. It's your own reality. Get to it. Get to it. You will transfer to the reality where your friends are different friends or the same friends who have risen their own consciousness. It's out there. The reality's already out there. When you figure out how malleable we actually are, you can have exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. No questions asked. Get out of your own way. Exactly what you want. But a lot of times getting to that point is a rigmarole. It's a fucking slobber knob. It's a fucking fuck fest. You're in higher selves. It's got to pull you through so much shit just to get you on the right track. It's gonna feel like you fucking hate Earth. You never come down here again. You'll be down here again. That's how it works. You'll be down here again. You want to get it right. You want to figure it out. You want to have the sweet experience of bringing your own power into a physical, dense reality. Playing with other beings who are in the same stance as you, generally. All the variety. All the choices. You want it. You want to create your own self, your own personality, your own flavor, your own you, like your own garden, your own plant, your own whatever. You want it, and you're doing it anyway, even if you never come across this shit, even if you stay in your dense reality for a billion more years and never even ever realize you create your reality, you're still doing it. Can't get away from it. You're still doing it. You're living the reality you want. Well, that's what I think anyway. I don't know why I'm feeling extra open. Is it this beat? I don't know. I'm just feeling so open. Like I just want to talk forever. This is number 4 on my looper. I think I'm going to save this and not ever delete it. And then when I have my weed talks, I'll turn it on. Probably end up hypnotizing people too. Whenever they hear it, they'll be ready to listen to me. I don't just made that up, but. I love myself so much. I'm not ashamed to say it. And I'm not worried now that people are going to think I'm cocky. You have to love yourself. I love myself so fucking much. I've made it through so much. got rid of alcohol. Whoa, was that a thing that had me? I look back now, like, damn, it had me. How am I even alive? Made it through alcohol. Quelled those momentums through focus and attention and teaching myself through my own life experience. I made it through immense heartache before I knew how much more sensitive I was than more other people. Oh, so much heartache. Unneeded heartache too, but actually needed because it set me in this path of where I'm here right now. So I look back at it now, just like, yeah, it was perfect. Thank you, higher self. You knew exactly what I needed to get to this point right here. I've learned so many things, so many talents. I've loved a lot of girls. I'm not talking sexual, man. I've fallen in love. I'm gonna fall in love with her, man. I'm like a crusher. But it's turning to where, like, because anything, I love physical beauty, but personality is just as important. What people understand is that physical beauty, though, it holds more information than people really know. But whatever. You also have free will to be whatever kind of look you like too, so it's hard to tell. You don't want to. Either way, I love it. I love it all. I love myself so much. I'm fucking amazing. I'm fucking amazing. I can't believe how good I've gotten at guitar. I don't even have, it's my hands just going. I swear when I smoked spice way back 10, 12 years ago, I was playing this good. I had gotten to a high state. I felt like there was just energy in me. I was just, what the fuck? And I told my friend, I forgot when I was God. This was a long time ago, 12, maybe even more. But I think it transported me. It kind of like, I opened some holes to this reality on that spice or salvia, whatever was in that spice. And that's the thing with spice. It was unregulated. You never know what you're going to get out of it. So it was, it's how the universe works. That's how it worked through me to teach me what I needed to be. You don't need drugs. Your life will go the way you need it to go for you to learn what you need to learn, what you set out to learn, what you want to learn for yourself. So, but I love myself. The things I've all gotten through, all these drugs and shit, all gone. All I do is smoke weed now, drink water, eat apples and oranges, Pop-Tarts, and those little biscuits. I don't know their name. They're so good. Some fish and I eat everything. I'll still eat a burger and steak, but it's just way less. I have a burger a month, maybe. But I still like it. It's still good. But I can't. After one, I'm full for so long. It's like I feel like I'm wasting. I could be eating all the good food now, and I'm just full. I don't want anything. I feel so heavy. I feel so much lighter. I gotta be like 150 now. I gotta be at least 150 pounds now. I feel like I'm 17. I feel so good. What it is I stretched the rubber band back so far because I learned about what I've been telling you way late. Stretched it back so far and then learned it. And now I'm just getting excelled for it. And it's just great. That's one way to do it. You don't got to do it that way. You can just do it a different way. It doesn't have to, and you do, and everyone does. This is why you don't want to try to copy someone right off the bat so much. Try to just, hey, they're doing that and it looks like it's taking off. I'm just going to copy that. That's not going to work. It's not going to... You could be really good at it and maybe get some traction, but you got it's backwards. You're not doing it because it's just something that your life made you a passion doing, and then that's why everyone loves it, because it's your true self coming up. You're someone seeing that and trying to just replicate it. It's not going to work the same. Now, if you're fortunate, through that will lead you to your real path, and it will actually. So, but you can get stuck there, imitating people. And I'm not going to ever be really the type to play this song or do it this way for the audience because I want my follow. You know what I mean? Because I gotta keep real to the music, to myself. That's not the kind of YouTube person I think I'm gonna be. Where I'm like, well, let me know if you like that kind of song and I'll do more. No. I do what comes out of my heart, and you like it, who cares? And you do like it, also, who cares? But I do like the appreciation, so you're not really that, but you get the gist of it, right? I gotta do what just comes out. It's not what you like, it's not what you're gonna like. I don't care. I'm doing what naturally comes out as a natural expression. Not me trying to get money. Not me trying to get famous on YouTube. There may have been a point where that was the case, but it's far past from that. It's been many, many years. It's just where my life is now. It's real, raw, authentic. I'm not, people say nice performance, and I always want to say, this is my real self, bitch. But they're being nice. They're mean it as a good thing. So I take it as a good thing. I take it as appreciated thing. First, a little bit of it is not a performance. It's just me playing, and I guess it's a performance. I'm not playing guitar, but it's not me. Like, I didn't learn these moves, and I'm practicing to look this way and make this grunt and make my face look like this when I play the guitar, and then talk to the audience. Rigmarole, I'm in the circus. Look at me, pay me money. No, that's not me. I'm gonna play guitar the way I play guitar. If you like it, you like it. You don't. Well, fuck you. Who gives a shit? Do your own thing. You're supposed to be doing your own thing anyway, right? Alright, and that's the kind of YouTuber I'm going to be. So you're always going to get real, raw, authentic shit from the heart. From the anger, from the love, from the lost love, from the awakenings. You're always going to get the real me. This is me. And I know people can tell. I'm not an act. Bitches. Yeah, people wish it was an act. I know I can feel people trying to prove that I'm not this person in my local reality. I can feel them, little fucking people. They got nothing. Because it is me. This is me, bitches. I'm reserved in public because I have manners in class. And I don't speak until I'm spoken to because it actually... it's turned to be quite a good thing. Actually, I'm not going to explain why. Many reasons. But I'll make eye contact and I'll give you a nod. I will try to acknowledge you, and I'll remember our past acknowledgments, what happened, and try to accompany you. If you're someone that I walk past you and you kind of always shy away and looking like you've been abused or something, and then of course I'm going to give you space in a loving way. I'm aware that way. If I see that you're always looking down and away from me, I'm gonna kind of do that with you too, because I don't want to. First of all, I don't have to say hi to anybody. It's a plus if it's genuine and authentic, but I also don't need to do that. So I don't mind kind of, it's just not everyone's meant to interact right. Some people have weird issues. I have weird issues. They seem to be all falling away. But, everyone has their thing. Everyone has their shit they're going through. So I try to accompany that in the interactions, Give people their space. Be this way with this person, because that's, I can tell they got an issue. Maybe they don't like loud, sudden noises. I'm not going to fucking slam my shit down right next to them, or... You know what it is? It's like a lot of workspace environments. It's like people just dragged high school right into that place. And they're living in high school. Still. Nothing wrong with that. You are where you are. It's all he say, she said. It's group, gang stalking type stuff. It's... all this stuff that really... until they meet someone like me, who knows that only the weak need to group up to feel powerful. True power has nothing to do with groups. But if you find two people that have true power, then that's a group that will amplify. But on the lower, raw, ragged fighting for clout, struggling to survive, trying to impress people, having all your masks on, you're ashamed of who you really are, and all this stuff is okay. I mean, I went through it too. It's like a thing. It's like a initiation of Earth or something. And damn, where was I going with this? Fuck. I thought I was going somewhere good too. Ashamed of who you are, all that stuff. It's all bogus anyway. But fuck, where was I going? The music's not bringing it back for once. I completely lost that thread. Now, so it's been long enough now, I say to myself that it's meant to be. I'm not supposed, it's supposed to be on to something. Oh, I was talking about work related shit. See how it pops back in when I'm like, it's meant to be, right? See? I let it go and it comes back. It's meant to be. You heard that saying before. Work related stuff. Yeah, I'm not. So they meet someone like me who knows better and is knowing better asymptotically every day now. I'm at the point now that the snowball's rolling down the hill and I'm getting smarter and more aware. The ramp is ramping, you know what I mean? So I know better. Keep to myself. Don't speak until I've spoken to in most situations. In a workplace environment, mostly. And I also had a shy thing going on for many years. A shy thing where I thought I was shy. I don't know. It's just going, whatever. So that's part of it too. And there's also some other parts of it that I'm actually not going to say for once. Anyway. So all their shit just bounces right back onto them, and I just fucking breeze right through because I don't live in that reality. And so where's all your shit gonna go? I'm not a target. I don't live in that reality. I don't behave that way. I'm not vindictive. I'm not really thinking about other people that much anyway. You know, unless I've had crushing on someone, which I'm not crushing on anyone right now. That's over with, thank God. I don't like the word God. I don't use that phrase, so you know that was a real one. I'm not crushing on it, and I love crushing on me. I'm not crushing on anyone right now. Keep it that way. Ruin my life. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't do any of that shit. I don't do any of that shit. You do something wrong to me, I'm not going to do something back wrong to you. I've learned what the old guy was saying. Turn the other cheek. Do unto others what you would like to be done to you. You're getting in your own island. If you're vindictive and you take revenge and you're competitive in that kind of way and you talk over people and you feel this way and that way and you think of any kind of thing like that, infinite amount of things, you're putting yourself on that island with other people who like to behave that way. Maybe they don't like to, but do behave that way. So of course you got plenty of ammo and fodder to fight, but I come strolling through because I have an integrative frequency and I encompass all of you guys. Okay? So I can be in that reality and I can stroll through the shared reality. And you see me, you don't like me, you focus on me. I'm not really in your reality, not to that extent. So where's your energy gonna go? Where's it gonna go? It's not just gonna stop and fade away and, you know. All the planning, the focus is energy, grouping together. Think of anything you did, all the focus, the amount of focus time-wise, now moment-wise, all that energy. Not even thinking the actual bad energy you're sending. I'm not even counting that, but that works the same way. Where's the energy gonna go? I'm not in that reality because I'm on an island where people are not doing that. So it may look I always get whatever I want, or like no matter how you try to spin a narrative, my true self just shines through. It's like people already see who I am, and what are you gonna do now? And I didn't even try. I just was having fun playing music and learning about myself and awakening and getting on a different level, not even thinking about any other people. And they're just fucking themselves right in the ass. Just fucking themselves. No lube. They're not realizing, man, where's this pain? I just feel like this pain in my ass. Man, it's like every time I'm fucking, I get a pain in my ass. I don't even understand. It's getting worse and worse. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna keep fucking. Oh, shit. It is funny. It is funny. I know this will probably resonate with some people in their experience. You can rise above all that shit. Know that the power is not in groups. It's in groups on a certain level. Rise from that level. The power is not in groups anymore. The power is in how much airtime you're happy. You think your worth is what you do for a living? You think your worth is how long you work? You think on a certain level your worth is how much hard work you put in? Your worth is how much of yourself you give to your company, how much you let yourself get walked over, how much ass you kiss. That's not a certain level. Your worth is how happy you are in any given moment. That's where your true worth is. 100%. All that other shit is bogus. All the other shit is a few levels down. If you can't get out of that level, then you gotta play that game. Then yeah, hustle, manipulate, get your shit. You can't get out of that level. You can, but at the moment you can't. So might as well just get your shit. Do it the way you can. It will be your path to finally figuring it out eventually. Can't get around it. It's like, I think Alan Watts said, the inevitable ecstasy. It's inevitable. You're gonna get your bliss eventually. So what flavor do you like? I like the slow burn. I like the fast rabbit fuck. You like slow then fast, fast and slow, everything, every hole gets filled. What do you like? It's here for you. It's already out there happening. Feel it. Your belief systems, focus. You got it. Lighten up. I gotta stop watching more porn. That's one last momentum. I'm trying to fade out a little bit more, but it's not really working. Cause then I also, know that it's alright. It's alright. I know what kind of person I am. I just got some raw horniness that just needs to come out sometimes. And it's okay. Look at what we are. Look what's happening here. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, look, I love you guys. I love myself. And that's why when I say I love you guys, it's actually for real. Because if someone doesn't learn how to really love me, I love you. God damn it. If you know how much I love myself, then you know how much I love you. I'm capable of loving you. Because you don't even know. You don't even know. You can't love someone else if you don't love yourself. So, if there are people knocking people for feeling confident and loving themselves, and there are people knocking them for that, these people do not, on the majority, love themselves, and they don't even know it. They don't know it, and you don't pity them. It's like putting them in a cage, especially if you're a powerful creator. Don't pity them. Know that they're free to come free whenever they want to. They're living far out. They're having the reality that they want to live. Don't pity them. Wow, this is long. Alright, longest video I ever did, I think. 1 hour and 38 minutes. Love you guys. If you made it through all of this, I will never say leave a comment. You don't gotta leave a comment. But if you made it through all of this, I appreciate it. And I appreciate me and you. Because there's an energy connection going on. You may not know it. But if you made it through all of it, thank you for the energy reciprocation, the amplification, the reality creation, the co-creation, multifarious, simultaneous co-creation, whatever. Let me get off this shit. I need to get water. I need to, whatever.